but we are gonna do it. Maybe. Okay. Not as strong as I once was. Ah. Wow. Need to rethink that strategy. Gunner here with another episode of Marine Corps Serenity. So, as you may have noticed, I have a really shiny nose. And that is the petroleum jelly that the people that remove the cancer from my nose recommends that I keep on there for a week. Yeah, super gross looking. But hey, it's part of healing. And I don't want too epic of a scar there. I mean, it's going to be kind of a cool scar, you know. So, it's 6 weeks. 6 weeks down. Or 6 weeks in. 6 weeks to go. 2G. Yeah, I'm hip. So, needless to say, this is another gym day. Today, I'm doing shoulders. And, yeah, overhead presses are going to be pretty simple. Shoulder days are pretty simple in general. Today, the shoulder press is not going to be seated. It's going to be standing. So, if I need that extra push, I'll be using my feet, do a little push off, so it'll be kind of a clean press. Yeah, that's probably more accurate. So start with 135s for 10 to, get warmed up. Don't need any more injuries. Going all the way up to 205. And I think that will be my max weight for the condition that I'm in now. I don't want to put too much stress on my toe or my face stitches. Don't want those to blow up. Ugh, that'd be pretty gross. But my face is pretty normal-ish. The swelling has gone down a lot. I wish I would have taken some pictures to show you the swelling. Dang it. Opportunity missed. Anyway, so next time that I get skin cancer on my face, I will take pictures. Okay, so lat raises. Yeah, I forgot to bring in the 25s from the house. One of these days, right? It's been a while now that I've been meaning to bring those 25s out. Pesky 25s. But 20s are okay, especially if you do them right. Nice and slow and methodical. Get those deep stretches in equals more muscle. And then jump straight from 20s to 35s. Yeah, I'm not sure I can even do that. That's pretty nuts, but I'm going to try anyway. Rear delts are much easier. I just called it rear delts. I don't exactly know the exercise. Maybe kickbacks would be the best way to describe it. I should have researched the actual movement. But, yeah, you guys understand. You'll understand when you see it. So, yeah, I'm actually going all the way to 40, the highest dumbbell that I have, the heaviest. So, I think I can do 6 of those because the The kickback is pretty easy to do. I say that now, but you're going to see that it is struggling for me. Because, yeah, I haven't been working out the way I should be. Or that I can. I haven't been working out the way that I can when I'm 100% for the past 6 weeks. So, this is going to be fun. Let's do this. All right. 135-pound overhead press. Ugh. Little weird view, but I'm kind of in between shots and ways to put my phone, so that you guys can see me. It's gonna be a little awkward, but it might be kind of cool footage actually too. My tripod is in the house, so I'm making do with what I have. There we go. Oh man. Okay. So a little bit behind. I put 10 times on the board over there, and clearly that is not set in stone because I only did 7. Okay, let's mark that down on the board so I can look at it in disgrace and possibly rethink my strategy. No more 10s. Taking that guy off. Put a 7. And it's only going way up in weight from here. So, realistically, I'm going to say 4. But I'm going to try for more. I'm just going to put 7 again to keep motivated. So, if I get less, then I get less, but I'm going to try real hard to get that 7. I'll get the weights set up, and I'll get right back to you guys. I promise. Lat raises are next in the lineup of exercises. And no, I'm not going into the same exact exercise as before because I want to get more in and not be so too tired to want to do the other exercises. So I am going to go back and do the 185 for trying for 7. But right now it is 20 pounds for lateral raises, 8 of those. And then we will move on to the rear delts and then come back to overhead press. And nice popping in my left shoulder, but nothing too crazy to be concerned. Probably just need to warm up like I'm doing. Feel my head starting to heat up there. Gonna get the sweat going soon, glistening. So, 10 times. Set you on my 40-pound dumbbell. Get the right angle. Okay, let's try setting you on the mat. There we go. Okay, so I like to sit, straddle the chair, and bring both arms back as far as I can. Trying to keep the arm straight, so I'm just working the shoulder. So here we go. Oh, I should have gone slower. I have this habit of blowing out the air like this. And yeah, that's a sure way to blow the stitch. I definitely feel the skin tightening, and yeah, I'm maybe a little too paranoid, but better safe than sorry. I don't want a explosion on my face, so take it as you will. That sounds a little weird, but yeah, hopefully you guys aren't too pervy. All right, here we go. 185. Trying for 7. It's a big try, but we are gonna do it. Maybe. Okay. Not as strong as I once was. Ah. Wow. Need to rethink that strategy. All right, just got back down to 135. Oh, that was awful. And now I have a nice pain in my lower back. So, 7 times of 135. There, that was better than the first time. Oh. But 7 is all that I have. At least I didn't go lower than 7, so I completed my goal, which is always a good thing. So, success. Lat raises. I'm gonna do 8 again because 8 was too easy. Maybe I should bump it up to 10. I should have done 10 the first time. But since I did not do 10, and for some reason stopped at 8, act like it's set in stone, but it's not. So don't sell yourself short. Life lesson. 10. If I feel like more, then I will do more. But if I don't, then I will at least have 10. Let's get to work. Ow. All right, we're doing 20s again. But this time, we're doing 10. At least. Yeah, 10 is all I have. Probably because I'm doing overhead press just before I do this lateral raise, which I know, but I'm not trying to lift more weight. I'm just trying to maintain the muscle I have now. Once I increase the weight, well, I need to be completely healed first before I can increase the weight and therefore build more muscle. But no injuries is the best philosophy. Rear delts, 35 pounds, 8 times. Oh, it's heavier than I remember. God, I can't get the same range as with the 20s. Shocker, I know. Yeah. Almost had 6. And I have 6 written for 40 pounds. Yeah, that's not happening. There goes my other marker. Okay, so 5 pounds. Sorry. I'm putting a 5, not an almost 6 for 35. Let's be realistic. 5. 40 pounds. Let's just try to do 1. If that does not work, then I will drop it down to 35s again and do as many as I can. May not be much, but it'll be something. All right. Last set of the overhead press, and very sad news. I am keeping the same weight and goal. So 135, 7 times. One day I'll get back to being strong. last one. Ow! My wrist hurt. The one thing that shouldn't be hurting. I do have dainty wrists though. Oh well. Hey, if it doesn't break, it gets stronger, right? Or the carpal tunnel will come faster. I don't know. Hopefully not. All right, lateral raises. Instead of 20s, I'm going all the way up to 35s, and I'm about ready to embarrass myself. I have on the board 4 times, so let's get to embarrassment. Ew. Ew. Well, that was 4, and it was modified AF. So, please don't be too harsh on me with that. I'll do better. Just give it time. I can do better. Oh yeah, rear delts. 40 pounds. The only time I'm using 40 pounds today, and I have marked on the board 1. So, depending on how the form looks, I will either continue or I will stop. And that'll be the end of the workout today. 40s. Heavy. Let's just keep going. Ugh. Just keep doing garbage until we can't lift anymore. Ugh. There's no controlling the eccentric on this. Not for me. God. Ugh. All right. Seven garbage. But at least I feel sweaty. Yeah, a little shine up there. So, thanks for joining me on this epic shoulder day workout. Gunner from Marine Corps Serenity. Please enjoy this episode and the following episodes to come. Thank you.